Welcome back. With us today is Jennifer Dryden and Dylan Boyle from the Greenlee School's First Amendment Day. Welcome, folks.
Nice.
So, we've got First Amendment Day coming up in another week. It's a 3-day event. We're going to talk about free assembly, free speech, and free heroes. So, can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, well, on April 8th, it's a Thursday, we will start the day off at 9 o'clock in downtown Ames by City Hall for a Freedom March. Everybody will gather, and the mayor will read the First Amendment, and we will kick off First Amendment Day, and we will walk all the way up to campus to Beardshire Hall. And then that's our Freedom March. And then from 11 to 2, there's called the Feast on the First Amendment, where we have soapbox debates where anybody can come up and debate anything they want against anybody, or just speak their mind, like free speech tells us to do.
Sort of like Sundays in London, in the park. I cannot remember the name of that park.
Sure.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
No. Okay. Anyways, but you guys are also going to have a poetry slam. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. So that will be at the M Shop Thursday, April 8th at 11 a.m.
Tuesday,
April
6th at 7, and we'll have Jim Kopic, a English professor, is gonna host it and read some of his poetry, and we'll have students reading some of their poetry, as well as James and James, local music group, will play along with Isaac Norman and Patrick Fleming from Poison Control Center.
Okay. So, and I'm not trying to be rude here, but so why should students care?
Because the First Amendment is one of those things that it's what, in my opinion, it's what makes America America. Because we have the right to speak our mind, and that no matter what happens, we always have the right to speak out. And it's so important in an educated society to be able to speak, because to further education, you have to be able to speak out and say things that may seem radical to make people think.
In your guys' opinion, do you think that maybe too many people are speaking out nowadays that really don't have an idea about what they're speaking about? Like, do you get the sense that maybe there's a lot of diatribe out there? Glenn Beck, for instance.
Well, I don't know if I don't know. I guess I think it's good that when people speak out, no matter what they're saying, it's just something that I guess I don't know need.
Right.
I can't really say if.
No, I'm just filling you out there.
What he thinks is crazy. So.
At this point, I just, with what's happening with Congress, I just envision us, popping caps the way people were popping caps in movies. I don't know if you heard about this, like end of the '90s. They were like, "Oh man, I love that film." Bam! Remember that? Oh yeah, that was why I guess it gave them a more realistic effect. But back to the First Amendment Day. So, how long has the Greenlee School been celebrating First Amendment Day?
It's 5 or 6 years.
Okay.
Maybe 7.
Maybe 7. I think 7 rings out in my mind. I'm not for sure, but that sounds about right.
So what kind of turnout you guys looking at?
We're hoping a lot. I mean, there's going to be free food for the first 400 people that come. We're getting Super Dogs and Euros, the Euro stand, Super Dog stand, so everybody loves those.
Yeah, especially when you're wasted.
Yeah, but it's in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Maybe some will.
Yeah. So do you have any numbers as to what you did last year?
Last year we had a really big turnout on Central Campus for the Feast on the First. We had live music, and the weather was really, really nice. So I think that drew a lot of people out, and it was Visha Week last year. So we had a lot of people.
Well, I just want to thank you guys for coming on the show. Folks, remember First Amendment Day coming up. Also, if you guys have a position for town crier, I would love to have that position. Thanks for watching the Weekly News. We'll be back next week with